Okay, so you'll need a light set of weights and a dish towel. And then take your dish towel, fold it like this, and then we're gonna go just roll it up, probably like a quarter to a third of the way, probably not quite half the way. And you're gonna lay that right about where in between your shoulder blades or a little bit higher. I'm gonna have to move this way. Okay. And then just have those weights next to you. And find a comfortable spot for that towel right on your spine. I'll give you a minute to find that. Kind of right where, a little bit at the top of your shoulder blades probably. And then you can bend your knees and have your feet flat. And start to breathe in deeply through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathing all of the air out. Breathing in, let the pelvic floor relax. And as you exhale, feel that gentle lift of the pelvic floor, nothing forced. In and out. So now tune into your rib cage and see that you can expand left to right, front to back. And as you exhale, all of that comes in toward the midline. We'll take one last breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then bring your weights to one in each hand. Reach them up toward the sky. And then inhale as the arms come back behind the head, allowing those ribs to expand. Exhale, pull the ribs down, pull the arms down toward the hips. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Just allowing that motion that happens naturally through the spine and the rib cage. And allowing the breath to facilitate that movement. I'm already feeling some pops where the towel is. It just promotes a little bit of mobility through an area that we sometimes can't quite get to. And now keep your arms by your sides with the weights in hand. We're going to switch the breath. So you'll take an inhale to prepare. And now as you exhale, feel the ribs come down and together as the arms go up behind the head. Now some people might have a little bit less range while you're keeping your rib cage stable. That's okay. We're just now exploring range of the shoulder joint while we keep the trunk stable. Inhaling down, exhale, find those stability muscles as the arms move away from the trunk. One last one here. Take your arms up toward the ceiling. And now we're going to take our arms out to the sides like a T. Keep your elbows soft and inhale big into the ribs. As you exhale, feel the ribs come together and the arms come in to the center. Inhale, open. Exhale to close. Take two more. Last one. Now open to the sides again and sweep your arms down towards your hips, but keep them parallel to the floor. And now circle the arms up and back, keeping them parallel to the floor like you're making a snow angel. Down and up. Now adding breath here, let's inhale as we come down to the hips. Exhale, stabilize through the trunk, move the arms up. Feeling those shoulder blades move away from that towel on the way up. And the bottom tips of those shoulder blades come back toward the towel on the way down. Take one more. And down. Now take those arms, reach them up toward the ceiling. So we're going to pull the weights down. Feel the shoulder blades come down toward the floor and together. Take an inhale there. As you exhale, press those weights further up toward the ceiling, feeling those shoulder blades spread around the rib cage, coming away from the floor. Inhale down, squeeze. Exhale, press. So it's a small motion, protraction and retraction of the shoulder blades. Small but super important. As you exhale, you feel the ribs come in, the shoulder blades come around the ribs. So they're like moving toward one another. Tune into that bottom tip of the shoulder blade and feel energy pressing out to the pinky finger. So now that cue helps us get out of the neck and the upper traps. More into the serratus, which is what we're tuning into now. Press and pull. Now with your shoulder blades down, keep your arms where they are. We're going to take small motions of the neck here. So inhale, everything sort of relaxes. And then as you exhale, tuck the chin and slide the hairline back on the mat. So we're not lifting, but we're tucking and we're rotating the head around the axis around the ears. Inhale and relax that. Exhale, feel the ribs come down, feel the chin come toward the chest. Lengthening through the back of the neck. Inhale, relax. Exhale and tuck. So keep moving with your breath and feel that rib cage connection as you exhale. So we're tuning into musculature around the core and also around the neck. So the muscles around the rib cage can support movement of the neck. We're also tuning into small muscles in the front of the neck, stabilizers of that part of your spine, and you're lengthening or stretching out the back of the neck. Nice. Now keep a gentle chin tuck. Maybe not all the way like you were, but just maybe halfway. Keep that. And then you're going to take your right arm up towards your ear, your left arm down towards your hip, and then turn your head to look at that right arm. Come back up through center, and then switch, turning your head to the left. Now we're really mobilizing through that area that's on the towel. Any breath here is fine. I've been playing with the breath with this motion, thinking maybe I could inhale as I spread the arms to bring in more mobility to that part of my spine that's on the towel. So feeling how the air can sort of expand that area even as you're rotating. And using that exhale in the rib cage to pull everything back toward the center. But you can use whatever breath that you like. And one last one here. Now stay here with your arms pressing up toward the ceiling. If whatever weights you have are getting too heavy, you can always drop them. But we're going to reach up toward the ceiling and find that shoulder blade connection. So a little bit of a press gently up toward the ceiling, feeling those shoulder blades protract around the rib cage. The shoulders are also away from the ears. So tune into that bottom tip of the shoulder blade. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, tuck that chin. Feel the rib cage come down. Reach the arms toward the knees as you lift the head, neck, and shoulders away from the mat. Then we inhale and we lengthen to come down. Keep the chin tucked as long as possible and then let the head rest. Again, exhale, Press through those fingertips and curl up. Inhale, coming down. So thinking here about how the rib cage and the shoulder blades, all of that musculature around the trunk can support this motion of the head. You find that gentle chin tuck, and then you move from the rest of the spine. If you're still holding on to your weights, even if you're not, you're also seeing how that counterweight of the arms or the weights can help you into this motion as well. Just mobilizing through the top of the spine. You're keeping that tailbone and pelvis pretty stable. So resisting the urge to curl through the pubic bone. One more. So we're going to come to your belly. Bring your towel with you, and if you need to kind of fold your mat, that's fine. And then the arms are going to reach over the head into like a Y position, and your hands will be on the towel. So the thumbs face up toward the ceiling, the palms face in toward one another. Hover the head from the floor, and then lengthen through the back of your neck. Find that chin tuck. Before we move, press your hands down into the floor and find how that lights up those muscles around the shoulder blades and the armpits. And then you're going to slide that towel towards you. The chest lifts from the mat and you find extension through the thoracic spine. Reach the towel forward, come down into neutral. Inhale, pull toward you, the armpits stay firing. Now feel that you'll have a gentle lift of the low abdominals here so that you're not sort of dumping down into that low back or hinging into your low back. Slight squeeze of the glutes. And then you sit it right back. Come into your child's pose. And then just rest it all the way down. Breathe into the back of the body.